Good morning, everyone. Perfect. It's an honor to be here. First of all, before I start, maybe I want to make this a bit interactive. Who here in the audience has their kids in a private nursery or school in Kuwait? Hands, please. So typically, we see in Kuwait that about 40% of the population have their kids in private education. And this number is increasing as we go. What typically happens is you parents probably have experienced this firsthand. You end up paying 3 installments over the school year. And this is quite heavy and hefty for parents. Not only does it involve advanced planning, but it also involves setting the cash on a side and taking that manual step to actually go and make the payment to the institution itself. So what we thought of doing in Ruba is trying to make that easy. This is a bit so. Great. So we thought of making education accessible. We want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to get the right education, not only in the country, but also in the region. As I said earlier, the problem we saw is one that is outdated. The processes being used are manual, in addition to the fact that there are no solutions that cater to this problem. So what we thought of doing was give the parents an option. Instead of paying 3 payments over the school year, you have the option of paying monthly over up to 12 months. What this does is, from a parent's perspective, on the right side, it gives them an access to a quality education. It also helps them pay the fees without any additional interest, in addition to the fact that it meets their cash flow. So it's a win-win. On the other hand, now if we talk about educational institutions, the fact that parents are paying 3 installments over the school year means that they need to collect that money and follow up with the parents. It means that they might even have some risk of default at the end of the school year. What we offer them is they get their money up front. They get rid of the collection hassle, they get rid of any risk, and they get the money up front. So this will in turn help them get additional applications and even more admissions for that school year. If we look at the market overall in the GCC, we're talking about a market that's going to grow to 26 billion by next year. That's not a small number that we're talking about. Of course, the largest market in the region is KSA. However, we started off in our hometown. This is our base. This is where we're testing out our product. The goal is for us to enter Saudi, hopefully by end of this year or early next year. Maybe this is giving some people a chance to take a picture of this slide. Start going to the next one. Okay, great. Some numbers maybe, and some context. We recently pivoted to this idea, but we started off as a directory, trying to make the search and selection process easier for parents. Some numbers to share. Since launching that platform in November last year, we've had more than 250,000 visits from more than 50,000 families. We've been able to onboard more than 350 educational institutions to that platform. Since we made the pivot for this school year, we've received more than 200 financing requests, and this is with very minimal or close to 0 marketing spend. We've just announced our pre-seed round 2 weeks ago, so that's an amazing milestone for us. But we're planning to commence our next round Q2 2023. And this is mainly to help grow the team for the expansion that we're seeking, as well as further develop the product and make sure the customer experience is seamless and is as user-friendly as possible. As for the team, my name is Amin Nadoum. I'm the CEO. My colleagues and my partners, Fawaz Al-Rashdan and Nawar Al-Azmi, are also co-founders on the team. We come from a diverse set of backgrounds. We cover banking and telco, digital transformations, management consulting, as well as sales and marketing. So I think these skill sets come together pretty well to help us execute on what we're trying to deliver. Thank you very much. Please make sure to follow us and happy to take on any questions.